Hi kids and welcome back. My name is Sunshine and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark and Mercari. And today I have a what sold video for you. Profit picks that I had between the last part of February. So these are from February 16th on. And as always, I'm going to start on eBay. And the first thing that I sold was this Loungies size medium house dress. It had butterflies all over it. It was really cool. And I paid $5 for it back in January at a small thrift store. But I love picking up these house dresses, the cotton ones, because you can use them as swim cover-ups, you can use them as loungewear, you can sleep in them, you could even wear them out as a casual dress. I mean, they're really versatile. So this one sold for $19, and that was a good return on my investment. And the next item I sold were these, it was the Simpsons 8th anniversary Lisa DVD plastic head cover, you know, all that I picked up at the Salvation Army back in January. And I paid $4 for it, but when I got it home, it was missing one of the DVDs. So I went ahead and listed it low for $20. And someone sent me an offer of $16.01. Don't ask me why. But I went ahead and accepted it. So I'm glad that it sold, even though it was missing a DVD. So then I sold some toiletries, and you guys know I don't go through that or we'd be here all day. So the next item to sell was this Vera Bradley Flutterby eyeglasses case. It was a double eyeglass case, and it was mine, and I had never used it, so I decided to list it, and I had it listed for $20, I think, and somebody sent me an offer of $14.99, and yes, to get that out of my house. So we have some more personal care items. This next item, I was so happy it sold, because I love picking up these unique pieces, but not everybody has my sense of style, I should say. So I picked this up for $4 at Goodwill, probably 4 or 5 months ago. And it was this vintage for fun sweatshirt. So it was denim, it had a collar, and it was kind of stonewash looking, and it had hand-painted tribal dancers on it. And I just thought it was so cool. And it was a men's, so I thought, yeah, it's going to take a specific buyer. But I think I probably started it out at $30 and then lowered it. But somebody bought it outright for my full asking price at that time of $19.77. Yay! Okay, so the next item to sell. Great. Oh, sorry, my computer's not showing me the pictures. I'm just seeing blanks for some reason. I don't understand that. Okay, so the next item to sell, I paid $1.50 for at Goodwill in January, and they were no boundaries. I think that is, in fact, I'm pretty sure that's a Walmart brand, but they were a pair of pink sweatpants, shorts, really cool, and they had some graphics on them of Hawaii and surfing, and I thought they were really great, and I thought, oh, I'll wear these this summer. But as usual, I go ahead and list everything. And I listed these for, I want to say $20, and someone sent me an offer of $14.99 that I gladly accepted. So the next item to sell was this St. John's cardigan. There was an issue on this. Oh, I see what. So the next item to sell was this St. John's Bay open weave cardigan sweater in a size extra large, and I think I sent this out to auction for $9.77, or no, that's a buy it now. But what happened on this was I must have had two that were the same color and didn't have them marked when I went to pull them from inventory. I sent her the wrong one. Like I said, I had two St. John's, different type sweaters, but the same color. So I sent her the wrong one. She was really nice about it, and I went ahead. She didn't even want a refund or anything. She just said, go ahead and relist the one I want, and I'll pay you for it. So this was the one that she wanted, and I listed it as low as I could for $9.77, And she went ahead and purchased it, but still kept the other one, which we'll probably get to. I don't know. We'll have to see. So the next item to sell, I paid $1 each for at my honey haul. And it was two of these elastic waist white stag comfort jeans in a size large. And I lotted them together because you sometimes get a higher sale that way. And I did, because these both sold for $24.77 really quickly. So the next item to sell I've had forever. My sweet sister-in-law made this for me, and I just never wore it. So it was a hand-crocheted, multicolored poncho, and she had put fringe on it and beads at the bottom, and it was gorgeous. But like I said, I never wore it. So I tried listing it for $35 a few months ago. Yeah, no. Ended up having to gradually lower it, and someone sent me an offer of $19.99, which I gladly accepted. Hallelujah, I got it out the door. It was taking up a lot of space. So the next item to sell, I purchased for $3 at Goodwill, and it was this Adidas plaid golf shorts in a size 36. And I had them listed for, I want to say $15. And someone sent me an offer of $9, and I was trying to make some sales that day. And sometimes if you accept an offer, other sales will follow. So I went ahead and accepted his offer of $9, and he loves them. Left me good feedback. Next item I picked up at Goodwill and paid $2 for back in December. And it was a bag full of travel-sized Crabtree and Evelyn toiletries, verbena and lavender. So there was shampoo, lotion, and conditioner. And I went ahead and lotted them together and listed them for $24.77, and that's what they sold for. Next item I picked up, paid $3 for in January because I had scanned it when I was in the store, and they seemed to be going for good money on eBay. And then I get home, and for some reason, when you're actually not scanning and looking up the item, the solds are different. I don't understand any of that. But anyway, they were a 2-pack Holmes True HEPA filters. I don't know anything else about them. But like I said, I paid $3 for them. And they sold for my full asking price of $19.77. Next item I've had forever. Back when I was first watching YouTube videos on things to pick up to sell on Poshmark, because I was new to Poshmark. And everybody's like, oh, get overalls. They sell really well. They always sell for me, blah, 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 blah. So I picked up the wrong ones, obviously. So I pick up these Heritage bib overalls at a size small. They had some distressing on them and had them listed probably starting out at $30 and had to gradually lower them. I need some coffee. It's so dry in my office. And someone finally sent me an offer of $16. Hallelujah, you can have them. Will I pick up overalls again? They have to be really special. So then I sold some more toiletries. And this next item I picked up for $4 at a thrift store. It wasn't Goodwill, but it's a thrift store. And it was this Great Northwest flannel shirt in a size 2X. Really pretty because it was teal and white plaid, and it was heavyweight, and it was oversized. So I had it listed for, I want to say $25, and someone sent me an offer of $19.99, which I gladly accepted. Next item I purchased on retail arbitrage years ago. I mean, years ago. So I'm not even sure what I paid for this. I want to say around $20, but it was this really cool retro 50s, 60s style. I called it a Lucy dress because it reminded me of those dresses Lucy Ricardo used to wear. And it was a midi dress, and it had the belt, and you could add the bolero that came with it. And it was, you know, you could also put a petticoat under it to amp it up. So it was like a full skirt, gorgeous. And I had these listed for $60, but lowered them because I'm trying to get rid of dresses and bags. And when I lowered it to $49.77, somebody purchased one. But I still have another one. So hopefully that one will sell also. Next item someone got me for my birthday. And if she's watching, I'm sorry. But I knew I'd never use this. I don't have enough teeth to use it. So it's an iTechnic water flosser for braces and teeth cleaning. And yeah, I don't know anything else about it. But I had it listed with the comps at $39.77 and nobody wanted it. And it took up a lot of room. So I lowered it to $29.77 and that's what it sold for. Okay, some more toiletries. Next item was mine. It was these Ariel size 10 capri jeans with lift and shape technology. So they were high rise, split cuffs, twill crop denim. And I think I had these listed for $15 and someone sent me an offer of $9.99, which I gladly accepted. I'm not really big on neutral colors and especially white anything, so. Okay, next item was a doozy. So I paid probably $3 for this at Goodwill a while back, and it was an Alfred Dunner top, petite size extra large, and it kind of had embroidery on it and like a mesh overlay, really pretty. But will I pick that up again? No. So it took me forever to get rid of it. Somebody finally sent me an offer of $12, which I gladly accepted. Problem is, she opened an NID case, which for those of you that don't know is not as described. Her reasoning, it wasn't listed as the size that it was or something. I don't even remember now. But what happened was I put extra large in the title like we all do. Then when you go down to the product identifiers, you need to put in petite, tall, average, whatever it may be. So you put in petite, then it's an extra large. And also in my description, I always put tagged A size. And in this case, I put PXL. So what happened was, I think she would never cop to it because they never do. I mean, if they were honest with me, I'd probably refund them just because they were honest, and that would blow me away. So I think what happened was she only read the title and that was it. And wanted her money back because, I don't know, she can't read. I mean, I don't even want to go into detail here, but I tried to fight it on eBay and you can just give that up. eBay will always side with the buyer no matter what, if it's in black and white. She even tried to extort $8 out of me so she could keep it. And it's right there in black and white in the messages. Will eBay do anything about it? No. Nothing. This type of thing used to bother me a lot back in the day, but now I kind of roll with the punches because I know that no matter how hard I fight for what's right, eBay will always side with the buyer. So what I did was I went ahead and refunded her the $8 and, you know, she closed the case. But it's just, it's disheartening. It really, really is that eBay is like that. You know, anyway, moving on. Okay, next item I picked up for $4 at a small thrift store, and it was, I never find Sundance. Well, I did once. So this was my second Sundance piece, and it was pretty linen tank top, and it had the gold embroidered placket up here. Really lightweight, really beautiful, and it had some lattice trim. So I had this listed for, I want to say $25, and someone sent me an offer of $23, which I gladly accepted. Okay, next, some more toiletries, some more personal care, some more makeup. Alrighty, next item to sell, I paid $1 for at my honey hole. It was these Diane Gilman DG2 jeans, and oh, actually they were jeggings. So they had the elastic waist, look like jeans, but fit like leggings. And they were high rise, light wash, and I think I had them listed for $15 because my buy-in's only $1. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know. And someone sent me a $10 offer, and yes, I gladly accepted that. Need to move out some jeans now. Next item was a bad buy, which surprises me because Laredo make good boots. I mean, and back in the day, they were really expensive. So I paid up for these. I paid $21 for these, and they just sat. They got a lot of attention, but no bites. They had the silver toe. They were missing the silver plate on the back, but other than that, they were in really good condition. So I ended up sending these out to auction because they take up a lot of space. And I started them at $24.77, and that's what they sold for, which is basically just making my money back. Will I pick up Laredo boots again? No. I mean, no. I just, like I said, I can't believe they don't sell for more than that. And next item, same thing. I picked up a Goodwill because it's so cute, and I never pick up kids' clothes, and this is why. So I paid $1 for these, and they were Gap Girls size 5 jeans. They had embroidery on them, embroidered butterflies. So cute, so stinking cute. And they did end up selling at best offer for $5.90, but they're just not worth my time to list. So yeah, I won't be listing kids' items anymore. Never say never, though. Okay, next item I picked up were Nike men's Air Max size 9 running shoes. And I paid $7 at Goodwill for these back in January. But what's cool is, now I don't know a lot about men's shoes, Nike in general. So I know Air Max means there's air in the sole or whatever. But I had somebody message me and ask me if there was air still in the soles. And I'm thinking, well, how do you check that? So I Google it. Do I get any information? No. Google was worthless on this. So I messaged the guy back and I asked him, I go, how do I tell? And he told me how to do it. So I went ahead and checked it. Yes, there was air in it. Now I know how. But, you know, I didn't want to seem stupid, but hey, I couldn't find it on Google, and he was nice enough to help me. And what's cool is he went ahead and purchased them for my full asking price of $29.77. So now I know Nike Air Max are more desirable, I guess, but you have to make sure there's air in them, and, you know, yeah. So the next item I picked up, I paid $4 for months ago. And I loved it, thought it was so unique. Another one of these wackadoodle pieces that me and maybe one other person in the world like. Surprisingly, I had this listed for $29.77, and that's what it sold for. It was this BFA Classics vintage size 3X jacket. It was new with tags. It had embroidery and eyelet details, crochet, and it was kind of lightweight. Just beautiful. I mean, I loved it. And she's already left me good feedback that she loves it too. So there's 2 of us in the world that like stuff like this. I mean, if it would have been my size, I probably would have kept it. Okay, here's another buy I knew nothing about. I did this at online auctions. So I got a whole bunch of sports stuff. And this was Little Teammates Dallas Cowboys 3-piece set. So it had the quarterback in it, the referee, the running back, and it sat forever. So I finally lowered the price. I lowered the price to $16.77, and that's what it sold for. Hallelujah, them Dallas Cowboys are out the door. Okay, next item to sell was mine that somebody bought me for, I think, Christmas. And I never ended up wearing it, so I didn't pay any money for it. But it was this Sun and Moon size medium top. It was kind of like a tunic, had no branding on it. And it also had pockets, so that was a bonus. So I ended up listing it, I think, for $25 at one point. Had to keep lowering it. So when somebody sent me an offer of $11, I gladly accepted just to move it along. Next item was mine, and I've had it for quite a while. It first originally sold on Poshmark, which we won't get into those kind of returns. And so I listed it on eBay, probably starting at $50, and ended up gradually lowering it. I think when she sent me this offer of $34, I had it listed for $40, and I just needed to move it out. I mean, it was taking up so much space. So it was a Princess Queen quilt set. It had butterflies on one side and little ditzy flowers on the other. Really cute for your little princess. And I think, it was a full queen. So like I said, she offered me $34, and yes, hallelujah, it's out the door. Hopefully she keeps it. All right, next item to sell, I just picked up recently, paid $6 for it at a small thrift store. And it was a Simply Emma size 3X peasant embroidered top. And it was kind of a peachy color, lightweight, 3/4 sleeves, high-low hem. Really beautiful. It's hard to find good pieces in plus sizes. So I went ahead and listed this, I think, for $25 and sent out an offer to watchers for $19.90, and someone accepted. Okay, so that was the sales that I'm sharing that were on eBay, because like I said, I'm not doing the toiletries and personal care and all that. So now we're going to move on to Poshmark, and I actually had a few good sales on there, surprisingly. So this first item I picked up for $4. Something is going on with my hair. For $4 last month or the month before, really quick sale. And it was this Torrid 360 push-up Skull and Roses bra in a size 46C. And it looked to be never worn. You know, there's always telltale signs when somebody even tries it on, and there was none of that. So I went ahead and priced it at $35, and someone sent me an offer of $28 within a couple days of listing. Yes, I'm going to take that, and she loves it. Okay, next item to sell I've had forever. I mean years, forever. So Retail Arbitrage, Nick and Nora Zebra onesie footy pajamas in a size XXL. And back when I was picking these up, they were going for $35 at least on resale. So I kept lowering and lowering and lowering this. And somebody, finally somebody sent me an offer of $15, and hallelujah, it's out the door. So exciting. It took up so much space. Okay, next item I picked up and paid $3 for at Goodwill. And it was so cool. It was this Ariat embroidered Western, had the embroidery up here, and then the pearl snaps in a really unique color. It was like orange. And I had it listed, oh, it was a size large. I had it listed, I want to say, for $25, and someone sent me an offer of $19 that I gladly accepted. Next item was something else I've had for years. So it was a Woman Within, and Woman Within is a brand like Lane Bryant, so they have their pieces run really, really oversized. So this was an embroidered waffle thermal tunic Henley top in a size 5X, which means it probably would fit up to a 6 or 7X because they run really, really oversized. But it was just beautiful. It was lavender, had the beautiful embroidery around the Henley neck. And I had it listed originally for $35 and kept lowering it. And somebody sent me an offer of $25, and I gladly accepted. I actually sold some makeup on Poshmark, but I'm not going to do that on here either. The next bundle was a bummer. I sold 2 dresses. I think one was a extra large and one was a 1X. I can't remember now. But one was white, crochet lace, and the other one was green, and it had like eyelet details on it. The thing is, when I went to look for them, I could find the white one, couldn't find the green one. So I had to have sold it months ago, years ago, and not deleted it from saying that I still had it. But anyway, I think I sold both of these. I sent her an offer because I really need to move some dresses. So I probably sent her an offer of $30 for both of them, which means she would have paid $15 a piece. And yeah, no. I even messaged her asking her if there's, apologizing and asking her if there's anything else in my closet she'd want that was $10 more than what she was going to pay for this dress. And I would send that to her instead, but there's nothing else she wanted. So had to cancel that order. It's such a bummer, but as resellers, we're not perfect. So yeah. Okay, next item to sell was another Torrid bra that I picked up at that same place I did the other one. Only paid $4 for it. And it was a back smoothing Skull and Roses bra in a size 44C. So it was a different size than the other one. I had it listed for $35, and that's what it sold for. So happy. Next item to sell is another bummer on Poshmark's part. I should do a return video for you guys and let you know what it's been like for me over the years dealing with these platforms. So this one is on the other spectrum of the return. Okay, this is a Robert Graham Triple Crown half zip pullover, size large, is what's in the title. And I've had it forever, probably paid $5 for it at Goodwill. So when somebody sent me an offer of $25, I gladly accepted. Problem is, in the pictures and in the descriptions, it's showing as a size medium. So I messed up when I copied the listing and somehow put large in the title instead of medium. So he wanted to return it because he can't read either and he doesn't look at pictures. So he must have just looked at the title and purchased it. If I did that, I don't know how people do that. I really don't. And then us as sellers, we take the time to take the pictures and put the measurements in the listing that nobody reads. Then when we make a mistake, oh, they're hot on that return. So this will be coming back to me because Poshmark also always sides with the buyer, just like eBay, no matter what. So yeah, I'll get that back and resell it. That's how that'll work. So the next item to sell was mine. It was this 2-piece bundle, leather, Juicy Couture, hard clamshell sunglasses cases. And I think I had them listed for $25. And someone sent me an offer of $23, which I gladly accepted. Okay, now we're going to move on to Mercari. Okay, I had a few good sales on Mercari, which is really unusual, but I'm so thankful for each one. And it's going to be hard for me to try to figure out, so you're going to have to bear with me because some of the items are still waiting for the acceptance from the buyer. So first item to sell was this Vineyard Vines bass hat, and it was so cool. I paid, I think, $2 for it at a small Catholic thrift store. And I liked it because it had Martha's Bass Derby on it and all that cool stuff. And then when I turned it over, it was actually Vineyard Vines. So to me, that's a win-win. So I had it listed for $25 and someone sent me an offer of $16, which I gladly accepted. Okay, next item to sell, I paid a couple dollars for it, my honey hole, a few months ago. And it was this Izod Performix tennis golf skirt in a size 10, neutral color, beige. And I had it listed for, I think, $20, and someone sent me an offer of $15, which I gladly accepted. Next item I paid up for, so I paid like $6 for these at a small thrift store, but not too long ago. And they were these Coach Felicia driving loafers, and they had the Jacquard logo all over them and the horse bit on the top. They were in really good condition, in a size 7. And I think I had them listed for $30, and someone sent me an offer of $24, which I thought, you know what, I need to move some shoes today, so I gladly accepted that. And they're out the door. Okay, next item to sell. See, this is what I'm saying about Mercari. You really can't tell until you keep scrolling what all you sold. Okay, so the next item to sell, I'll just look at my notes, which is better than trying to look on their site. The next item to sell, I paid $6 for, I can't remember if I got this at my honey hole or a Goodwill store, but I was so jazzed to find it. It was these Beyond Yoga Space Dye leggings in a size small, and they had the bottoms where you could either use them as stirrup, or they'd go over the top of your foot, or you could just cuff them up, and they were in excellent condition. I'd be surprised if they were ever worn. And they were in such a cool color. So once I listed those, I got so much attention. I listed them for $50 on all 3 platforms because that's what the comp said. And I got interest everywhere. So somebody messaged me on Poshmark, and I was talking to her. And the next day, the same buyer messages me on Mercari asking if I can do a better deal because, you know, Mercari takes out less fees. So what we decided on was $38, and she went ahead and purchased those. I'm still waiting on acceptance on those. So hopefully she loves them because there was nothing wrong with those. Okay, and let me see if I sold anything else. Bear with me. Oh, I actually sold some belts. That's not even showing online. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I bought these at a yard sale a while ago, paid 50 cents each for them. And they were 2 tapestry belts, like Southwestern tapestry, really beautiful. And I don't know what size they were because I didn't write that down like an idiot, but you'll see it on the screen. Anyway, I think I had them listed for $20 or $25, and someone sent me an offer of $16, which I gladly accepted. Okay, so that was the majority of my sales on all 3 platforms for the last 2 weeks of February. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing, because I try to bring you haul videos and these profit pick videos every couple times a month. I want to try doing them weekly, but we're going to see how that works out. So hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.